Hello, this is John Bohan of Baseball We Love. In this segment, we'll be showcasing the Division I college pitchers of the week for the period of April 10th, 2017 through April 16th, except for the SWAC and the American East, which are ours a day off. And as always, apologies in advance for any mispronunciations. We have a pair of Seahawks and a pair of Redhawks this week. The America East Conference selected Jacob Wiotrowski of the Binghamton Bearcats. The junior right-hander pitched a complete game, 3-0 shutout against Albany. With 7 innings pitched, he gave up 3 hits, no earned runs, no walks, and he struck out 7. The American Athletic Conference selected Christian Coletti of the Tulane Green Wave. The senior left-hander made 3 appearances out of the bullpen and earned a save against UConn. His combined pitching line was 7 innings pitched, giving up 4 hits, no earned runs, no walks, and he struck out 5. The Atlantic 10 Conference selected Reese Nair of the Fordham Rams. The sophomore right-hander picked up the win in a 5-0 victory against St. Joseph's. With 8 1/3 innings pitched, he gave up 1 hit, no earned runs, 2 walks, and he struck out 16. The performance also garnered national attention. The Atlantic Coast Conference selected Brendan McKay of the Louisville Cardinals. The junior left-hander first baseman picked up the win in a 3-0 victory over Georgia Tech. With 8 innings pitched, he gave up 1 hit, no earned runs, 2 walks, and he struck out 8. He had also earned the award in weeks 4 and week 5. The Atlantic Sun Conference selected Tony DeBrell of the Kennesaw State Owls. The junior right-hander pitched a complete game 4-2 victory over Stetson. With 9 innings pitched, to give up 10 hits, 2 earned runs, no walks, and he struck out 6. The Big Ten Conference selected Brian Schaefer of the Maryland Terrapins. The junior right-hander picked up the win in a 2-1 victory over Penn State with 8 1/3 innings pitched. He gave up 4 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, and he struck out 11. He had also earned the award in week 5. The Big 12 Conference selected P.J. Myers of the West Virginia Mountaineers. Junior right-hander picked up the win in a 5-4 victory over third-ranked TCU. With 8 1/3 innings pitched, he gave up 6 hits, 2 earned runs, a walk, and he struck out 6. The Big East Conference selected Zach Lothar of the Xavier Musketeers. The junior left-hander picked up the win in a 2-1 victory over Seton Hall. With 6 innings pitched, he gave up 2 hits, no earned runs, a walk, and he struck out 9. The Big South Conference selected Cody Wager of the Longwood Lancers. The senior right-hander pitched a complete game 2-1 victory against Presbyterian College. With 9 innings pitched, he gave up 5 hits, no earned runs, no walks, and he struck out 13. He had also earned the award in week 5. The Big West Conference selected Orlando Razzo of the UC Davis Aggies. The junior left-hander pitched a complete game, 3-0 shutout against Cal Poly. With 9 innings pitched, he gave up 2 hits, no earned runs, 4 walks, and he struck out 10. He had also earned the award in week 2. The Colonial Athletic Association selected Zarian Sharp of the North Carolina Wilmington Seahawks. The freshman left-hander pitched a complete game, 4-1 victory over James Madison. With 9 innings pitched, he gave up 4 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, and he struck out 5. Conference USA selected Robert Garcia of the Florida International Panthers. The senior right-hander pitched a complete game, 3-1 victory over Bethune-Cookman. With 9 innings pitched, he gave up 4 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, and he struck out 14. The Horizon League selected Reed Berlingmeyer of the University of Illinois at Chicago Flames. The sophomore right-hander picked up the win in a 4-0 victory over Northern Kentucky. With 8 innings pitched, he gave up 2 hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, and he struck out 6. He had also earned the award in week 7. The Ivy League selected Bo Sulcer of the Dartmouth Big Green. The senior right-hander pitched a complete game, 3-1 victory against Brown, with 7 innings pitched. He gave up 5 hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, and he struck out 8. He'd also earned the award in Week 3. The Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference select Nick Margavickas of the Rider Bronx. The junior right-hander pitched a complete game, 2-1 victory against Niagara, with 7 innings pitched. He gave up 6 hits, no earned runs, 2 walks, and he struck out 8. He'd also earned the award in Week 4. The Mid-American Conference, they will select 2 players. They selected Sam Delaplane of the Eastern Michigan Eagles and Shane Smith of the Miami Redhawks. Delaplane is a senior right-hander representing the West Division. He pitched a complete game in an 8-2 victory over Ohio with 9 innings pitched. He gave up 8 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, and he struck out 12. And Smith is a sophomore right-hander representing the East Division. He picked up the win in a 3-2 victory over LaSalle with 8 1/3 innings pitched. He gave up 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, and he struck out 7. The Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference selected Devin Hemmerich of the Norfolk State Spartans. The senior left-hander picked up the win in an 8-2 victory over Maryland Eastern Shore. With 7 innings pitched, he gave up 4 hits, no earned runs, 2 walks, and he struck out 12. He had also earned the award in Week 4 and Week 6. The Missouri Valley Conference selected Chad Whitmer of the Southern Illinois Salukis. The senior right-hander pitched a complete game, 2-1 victory over Indiana State. With 9 innings pitched, he gave up 5 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, and he struck out 13. The Mountain West Conference selected Mark Nowachewski of the Nevada Wolfpack. The senior right-hander pitched a complete game, 5-4 victory over San Jose State. With 9 innings pitched, he gave up 8 hits, 2 earned runs, no walks, and he struck out 1. The Northeastern Conference selected Austin Goki of the Wagner Seahawks. The senior right-hander picked up the win in a 4-1 victory over St. Bonaventure. With 6 innings pitched, he gave up 5 hits, no earned runs, 3 walks, and he struck out 3. He'd also earned the award in Week 3. The Ohio Valley Conference selected 2 players this week, Justin Murphy of the Southeast Missouri Redhawks and Ethan Roberts of the Tennessee Tech Golden Eagles. Senior right-hander Murphy pitched a complete game, 1-0 shutout against Jacksonville State. With 9 innings pitched, he gave up 8 hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, and he struck out 5. And junior right-hander Roberts earned 2 saves out of the bullpen, one against Vanderbilt and another against Murray State. His combined pitching line showed 4 1/3 innings pitched, giving up no hits, no earned runs, walking 2, and he struck out 11. He had also earned the award in Week 5. The Pacific 12 Conference selected Griffin Canning of the UCLA Bruins. The junior right-hander pitched a complete game, 2-0 shutout against Stanford. With 9 innings pitched, he gave up 4 hits, no earned runs, no walks, and he struck out 12. The Patriot League selected Brendan King of the Holy Cross Crusaders. The senior right-hander pitched a complete game, 2-0 shutout against Army West Point. With 7 innings pitched, he gave up 5 hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, and he struck out 8. The Southeastern Conference selected Kyle Wright of the Vanderbilt Commodores. The junior right-hander pitched a complete game, 2-0 shutout against 12th ranked Florida. With 9 innings pitched, he gave up 3 hits, no earned runs, no walks, and he struck out 13. The performance also garnered national attention. The Southern Conference selected Matthew Quarles of the Firm Paladins. The senior right-hander pitched a complete game, 5-2 victory over Western Carolina. With 9 innings pitched, he gave up 4 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, and he struck out 8. The Southland Conference selected Max Roller of the Southeastern Louisiana Lions. The junior right-hander picked up the win in a 7-0 victory over Southwestern State. With 8 innings pitched, he gave up 2 hits, no earned runs, 2 walks, and he struck out 12. The Southwestern Conference selected Seth Oliver of the Texas Southern Tigers. The senior right-hander pitched a complete game, 3-0 victory shutout against Prairie View A&M with 9 innings pitched. He gave up 4 hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, and he struck out 11. The Summit League selected Justin McGregor of the Oral Roberts Golden Eagles. The junior right-hander pitched a complete game, 12-1 victory over Omaha with 7 innings pitched. He gave up 3 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks, and he struck out 6. He had also earned the award in Week 3. The Sun Belt Conference selected Wyatt Marks of the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns. Junior right-hander made 2 appearances out of the bullpen, earning a save and a win against Arkansas State. His combined pitching line showed 5 innings pitched, giving up no hits, no earned runs, no walks, and he struck out 11. The West Coast Conference selected Corey Abbott of the Loyola Marymount Lions. The junior right-hander picked up the win in a 7-0 victory over St. Mary's with 8 innings pitched. He gave up 3 hits, no earned runs, 2 walks, and he struck out 10. He'd also earned the award in Week 6. And the Western Athletic Conference selected Max Carter of the CSU Bakersfield Roadrunners. The junior right-hander pitched a complete game, 10-0 shutout against Utah Valley with 8 innings pitched. He gave up 2 hits, no earned runs, no walks, and he struck out 6. As always, you can find each of these players individually on my baseball blog, Baseball We Love. Until next time, this is John Bohan.